2022 is all behind us, but it was a year filled with many tax changes, so we can't put it behind us entirely just yet. After all, we still need to file our tax returns, at least for the most of us. In this video, I'll go over the most important tax changes and highlights for the 2022 tax year that affects your taxes, which are due in April. Hi, I'm Noel Lorenzana, your friendly neighborhood accountant. Most of the COVID-19 related provisions have expired, and you should be aware of those. In August, the Inflation Reduction Act was passed and includes some new tax law changes as well. Let's talk about the Child and Dependent Care Credit. As you may know, the American Rescue Plan Act made some changes to this credit, but unfortunately, those changes were not extended. The credit is now non-refundable, which means that if you don't have taxes due on your tax return, then you can't claim it. It's also worth noting that there are limits on the amount of qualifying expenses you can claim for the credit. For the 2022 tax year, the limit is $3,000 for one qualifying person and $6,000 for two or more qualifying persons. Child tax credit. Unfortunately, the increased child tax credit amounts from last year won't be around for 2022. So for this year and going forward, the old rules go back into effect, and that is a child tax credit of $2,000 for each qualifying child. Just a reminder, a child needs to be under 17 years old to be considered a qualifying child for this credit. Standard mileage rate. In June 2022, the IRS updated the standard mileage rates for calculating the deductible costs of using a vehicle for business purposes. These new rates apply to deductible transportation expenses paid or incurred on or after July 1st, 2022, which is 62.5 cents per mile. Prior to this, for 2022, it was 58.5 cents per mile. For 2023, this goes up to 65.5 cents per mile. Charitable deductions. The $300/$600 charitable cash deduction for non-itemizers, which was available for 2020 and 2021, is no longer available for 2022. In order to claim a charitable cash tax deduction in 2022, you must itemize your deductions on your tax return. Premium tax credit. If you or your family member was enrolled in marketplace insurance and advance payments of the premium tax credit were made to your insurance company, to reduce your monthly premiums, then you must attach Form 8962 Premium Tax Credit to your tax return to claim the credit and to reconcile your advance payments. Depending on your income, you may be eligible for additional premium tax credits, or you may have to pay some or all of it back. This is important. If the IRS determines that you're required to file the form with your tax return and it's not included, then your e-filed tax return will be rejected. If you paper filed your return, then any refunds and your return processing will be delayed. Unreported income. If you're earning extra money on the side through things like ride sharing, selling crafts online, delivering meals, dog walking, or other side business activities, you need to report the income on your tax return. Unless it's specifically excluded by the Internal Revenue Code, all income is taxable, including earned income, barter income, and foreign income, even if it's not reported to you on a Form 1099. Just be sure to include all of your income when you file your taxes. Federal and state tax differences. It's important to keep in mind that while you may hear a lot about federal tax law in the news, each state has its own tax laws as well. Just because something isn't allowed for federal taxes or you don't qualify for it, doesn't mean you can't use it on your state tax return. Be sure to familiarize yourself with your state's specific tax laws in addition to the federal laws. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section below. If you found the video helpful, please do me a favor and give the video a like and subscribe if you want to stay connected. Do check out these videos here next, which are on related topics. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.